All I'm about to do is run the ball.
I'm seeing my kids have down.
Shit, I don't give a fuck if I come in top five. That's an upgrade. Top five is an upgrade for me. I don't give a damn.
Sunshiny day here in the desert southwest, and the temperature comfortable enough that they said, "Hey, let's open the roof." That's what they've done here at State Farm
I
Stadium,
got
just
like my
west of
last four
downtown
games is against
Phoenix.
tough. I feel
Nothing
like
like the
it's
fanfare of
against tough
introductions to an
opponents. I
NFL
got
game, and
Trey,
that was in evidence a
then
moment ago.
got Bears,
Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you
Cowboys.
name it. This crowd is ready
There's
as
one
their
more
guys
team.
get set to match up between the Oakland Raiders and the Arizona Cardinals. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And no
Already
quarterback
count
here. This will be a
me and
touchback
Trey
when it
game a
comes out to the
loss, but I'm
25-yard
going in
line.
there to
So here
win.
comes the Raiders offense now on the
But I
field.
gotta count it as a
And now their
loss.
quarterback out of
Like I
Fresno
went through my
State,
schedule and be
Derek
like,
Carr.
I could
And
beat
this
this
is a
nigga, beat
game
this nigga,
for
beat this
grit,
nigga. I told you my
determination,
last four
and
games
somehow
is what's
finding
gonna
a way
hurt me.
not to panic. What a horrible start for them. I mean, they haven't won a game yet. So now, as a quarterback, you're not just talking to your team. You've got to demonstrate to them what they need to do to win. He's got to be the leader by how he plays.
On this first drive, looks like they want to get that vertical pass.
See if this works against the CPU.
They did, and what a warning shot they just fired. If you're not going to back up and play coverage deep, we're going to attack you all game long. And once you adjust to that, you start to back off.
Nope,
That opens things up
don't work.
underneath.
Hey JP, I gifted my first sub on Twitch
That
this
one will
morning.
go as a gain of 11. Raiders having a first down as well. He's locked
No,
in.
I gifted a sub. Somebody I watched. I'm already a sub to him, but I gifted somebody that's in the channel that's not a sub. I gifted them a sub.
Mm.
So now they subscribe to the people, to the same person that I'm
Throwing on
subscribed
first down is Carr. That's complete to his tight end, Waller. 10 yards
to.
of the pick up there, and it'll be second down.
I might just start making them.
They're already in the field goal range. They're in a good spot. You know that people like to take a shot in this part of the field. But at the same time, as methodical as they've been, they might want to run the ball a little bit here, too.
Yeah, just on the outskirts
I
of the
thought you was on to work already.
Now, either way, though, they've come out with a purpose.
No, little man. Bye, have a good day.
We all have habits. We can be somewhat predictable. You know me pretty well on second down and short. What I like to say.
Play action.
Yeah, without a doubt, I thought that was a great spot to call it. Instead, didn't go their way, did it?
Now, defense sold out for the run. Worked out well.
Oh, that's on me.
Got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And they're going to have another first down. As it's
Running back was wide open.
16. How about the start throwing the football? 4 for 4 on this opening drive.
Oh, he's slinging it. And oftentimes when you talk about slinging it, you're thinking about a guy throwing it all over the yard, not necessarily accurately.
Oh, nah.
Y'all see what Michael Jordan said? He didn't have a flu game, it was flu poison.
Yeah.
I was about to say, I know somebody else had to see that shit.
Shaking my damn head.
Man, this thing is flu for years.
Throwing on second and 14. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Give the sack to Lorenzo Carter.
Hell yeah, it's not worse than the flu though.
Nah, it's not worse than flu, but still.
Nope, nope.
And this is caught, but I don't think he stayed in bounds. No, he didn't. It's incomplete. The throw took him past the boundary, and it's forward. Now they're staring at a fourth down as Arizona's defense does its job.
So they look like maybe it's
Oh, blocked it.
Oh, they get to the football. It's blocked. It's picked up. A live ball here.
Frank Clark, go. Go.
He's at the 40.
I mean, Kenny Clark.
So the next time we leave one of those coaches' meetings and we're walking out in the hall and you're like, how come we spend so much time talking
Big ass got ran down.
This is why, right? And then look, I'm right there with you. We hear it every time we meet with coaches, but it is a big part of it. And look how early in the game this occurs. They block a kick, and not only does it set a tone, it sends a message for the rest of the game.
Yeah, so much for our first points of the game. 12 yards to pick up. Good enough for an Arizona first. Right back to him on first down. He'll have a first down inside the 10.
That's one touchdown.
This one in for the Arizona touchdown.
What you want in MLO? You have whatever you want.
Mm.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this.
Jared Judy.
This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Now the Oakland offense heading back onto the field to take over. Last time they had a little bit of a special teams breakdown. A field goal was blocked.
Yeah, and everything has to be precise in the kicking game. Snap, hold, kick. Obviously the blocking to keep people out. So what you really want to do is get in there and
Man,
get
you used
6
to saying
points.
50 that many times a week.
Success. And
This shit don't feel bad, bro.
a very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play.
On second down now, it's Jacobs. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair.
But he what?
He has elite instincts from his linebacker spot. He's able to diagnose the run and flies in like a missile to stop that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Throwing his car on third down.
Oh.
Able to find Waller, that's complete.
Ah, I should have picked it. I don't know why I tried to hit him.
A big play that time for the Raiders. 52 yards. Excellent execution, and now they're set up nicely.
Are they ever? Red zone? I wonder what the next play call is going to be, because after a big play like that, a lot of teams like to use the momentum to launch another one.
How many I got?
Ooh.
Meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete.
Catch the fucking ball.
Our starters here on
Let's say
defense.
he got 14.
This unit coming into this one ranked number 20 against the pass in the NFL.
When they lack in pass defense, they do make up for in run defense. They're a top 10 unit against the people trying to move the ball on the ground. But this is a passing league, so there's a conundrum for them. How do they get better defending the pass?
Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10. On second down, Jacobs. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. They'll wind up losing 3.
What'd you say?
Third down. Plays like we just saw there. That's why they're up right now. And the defense, they're doing their
For some reason, you sound far away.
So when you talk to GMs who are putting together a team, a lot of them say you built from the inside out, because if you control the line of scrimmage, you control the rest of the ball.
Oh my.
They're actually playing in the offense's backfield, not necessarily just playing at the line of scrimmage.
Meanwhile, on third down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Does a good job there creating the contact to force the
Nah.
situation. And now since it's 4th down, that should set up a few
I got
points.
one
And a nice sigh of relief defensively to be able to hold them to 3. So this time the protection
think I play against the nigga that beat my ass
I think
bad.
the special teams coach got the point across. He gave him a pretty good airplay after the block earlier. And this time, there's no penetration.
Yeah, I play against Coach Jones retro. The last time I played him though, in my messages, I
It was
could
the
tell-
beginning of Madden.
Yeah, it was legacy. It was that legacy.
Oh yeah,
shit
he was
had.
good at that one at the beginning of Madden.
My team was some shit.
Yeah, he stopped playing for a while.
Counters, because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Well, the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. After 1, 7-3 the score on EA Sports.
I wasn't scared.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
Now this is an example of
You should
breaking down
stand
a
me, that
defense.
made me feel good, man.
He's
Like I
getting
did.
past the point of attack. Guess what he's doing? He's forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. And he's going to bull his way forward to the 48.
Yeah, I woke up to that.
5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
I woke up and that nigga wasn't even chilling. Bitch ass.
Now Murray off play action. Forced out to his left. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's 3rd.
Yeah, my whole line is some fucking shit.
Timing of a guy trying to throw the football.
Tried to stand in that pocket right there.
Contacted him as he's trying to throw the football.
Hell no, ain't nothing for that.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And he gets this first down to the 46. They get the first. The decision to run on third and medium winds up being a good one. So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory.
Oh, he tired. Fuck it.
And to give this time to the tailback. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36.
Now that was an excellent run. And when you see that happen, that's when you're seeing guys doing their job and then some people doing a little bit more. Offensive linemen and tight ends, they're expected to block. But the wide receivers, all they want to do is catch passes. So when they block on a big-time running play and create extra space, you've got to hit the jackpot there.
And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down.
Many different ways to create space, but on that play, he did it with that big, wide body of his. Didn't get a whole lot of yardage on the play, but it did what it was supposed to. Pick up a 1st down.
Carl Joseph up from his safety spot to make the play.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
And a big loss here as he's taken down.
God damn, how he come through untouched?
What a sensational effort. That's going to be a
Y'all got a block better now.
You never want to give up a sack. And from the O-line's perspective, they hate it for several reasons, especially because they felt like they let little brother down back there in the pocket.
Oh, no doubt. They have a ton of pride, and they go into every job wanting to keep that guy clean. They want that uniform with no grass stains, no dirt, nothing on it. But it's really, really difficult. You're talking about some terrific athletes who are trying to put him on the ground.
Looking for his running back, and he's got him. Touchdown, Cardinals. A big play there. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Cardinals push further out in front. Well, he's used to running it that distance. Here he had to catch it, too, before making the run. Heck of a play for the score.
There's not many things better for an offense than a back who is a complete guy who can run it and catch it. And we just saw him complete a big-time play for a touchdown.
That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. And now Oakland ready to take the field. They trail now 14-3, an 11-point deficit as they start things out with a 1st and 10. Carr now on 1st down. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in.
My observation has been a nice variety of play calling defensively. You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing. I think the converse has been true in this game.
Yeah, I think you're right. They seem to have gone off tendency quite a bit, but only the 2nd quarter. A lot of time to change things. So the defense blitzed. A nice job picking that up, completing the pass.
And how in sync was the quarterback in his center on that play? They saw the blitz, made the appropriate calls, got the line engaged, because now they know there are going to be extra guys coming at the quarterback, so they got their assignments down pat and kept them away from it, and he's able to step up in the pocket and fire one now for a really good strike.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10. Carr going to give it to Jacobs. Only a yard on the pickup there, so it leaves him needing a conversion here on 3rd and a tough 9.
Well, he hasn't made much of an impact in the running game thus far, and after that last run, not much is going to change in that area.
He hasn't been able to get anything going, and really the offensive line not helping him much. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete. 1:55 left to go in the 1st half of play. Coming up at halftime, we remind you once again that we're going to check in with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL as we reach now, hard to believe, the halfway point of the season. Time flying.
It certainly is. Time to get the sweaters out, my man. Brandon, never quite sure what the side judge or the field judge is going to rule there. That was awfully close, but in the end...
No thing.
Carry now for Kareem Hunt. And he's got some space here. And he's taken down, but able to get this up to the 20-yard line. The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19.
Absolutely love the run right there. This guy's known for his quickness, but also for his speed. And he's able to get to the second level almost before you blink if you give him any type of blocking. Always talk about slot receivers. They're usually known as quicker than fast. In this case, we've got a guy who's quick and fast, and he used it to great advantage.
They go play action here on first down. He's going to fire. And got his man complete. Taking it right down Broadway. Touchdown, Cardinals. And he is Isabella.
What the? No. Oh.
Badgley on for the extra point. And it's 21-3. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Now the Oakland offense heading back onto the field to take over. It's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3 points, CD.
Yeah, if you're into the points per drive ratio, that answer is 1. And that's not going to get it.
And it's intercepted. Buda Baker with a pick. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
That was a good run, and it got to the second level. And what I mean by that is that's where the linebackers usually play. First level being the defensive front, last level being the secondary. And the strong safety position ended up making the tackle, and oftentimes we call them a hybrid. Combination defensive back, combination linebacker. We saw the linebacker make the stop.
Here. He's going to be stopped at his tracks.
He need 2 more touchdowns.
The tackle made by Nicholas Morrow.
That didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just started in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball.
It's not it.
Now a handoff looking right. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. Not time enough for a play and then a timeout, you wouldn't think. So with 4 seconds left, they're going for it. Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cardinals. A great play there. In the final seconds of the first half. And the Cardinals push further out in front.
And that's a lead that excites a team as they head into the half. Good way to finish things off.
Yeah, able to extend that lead, and you always say it, that can totally change the complexion of half number 2.
Yeah, it changes your morale, changes your outlook. But even before that, let's see if they decide to kind of squib kick or what they're going to do on the kickoff. You don't want to give up a big play right before the half ends.
Good point. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Time here for likely 1 play, then off to the locker room, and they're going to have some adjustments to make.
They certainly will, and I think a lot of people are thinking to themselves, all right, take the knee, get out of here, regroup. But how will the head coach and his staff approach halftime? Will it be angry? Will it be clinical? Will they be calm? Will they just let it all out? Who knows? I'd love to be a fly on the wall for this one, though.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line.
Here we go.
So here's the Cardinals offense now as they get set to start this third quarter. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that
and he coughed it up.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he loses the football a second time. So it goes as a fumble, but the key thing, not a fumble loss.
Yeah, that stat's big, isn't it? I mean, I remember watching teams play. The ball might be on the ground a number of times during the game, but if the other team doesn't get it, that's a huge difference in the ball game. And in this case, they were able to retain possession.
He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And unable to connect, incomplete. Now, give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up fourth down. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning. Hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces fourth down. So here comes the Raiders offense getting ready for their first possession of the second half. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. On second down, it's Jacobs. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. That'll set him back with a loss of 3 on the play. And that'll bring up a third down. From the gun now on third down, Carr. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. A pickup of 10, and it's enough for an Oakland first down.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
Carr now 8 of 15 through the air, but it's 1st and 10 here. Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. He takes us from the 30 to the 34.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. Call it a gain of a yard, and it's going to bring up 3rd and 5.
Well, they certainly have been able to get him going and establish the run, so I think it's time to abandon that plan and start chucking it all over the park. And you know who's excited about that? The defensive front. They got to just pin their ears back and get after him now.
To throw, it's Carr. He is going to find Hill here. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first. First target, first catch, and a first down. A couple of first downs has the football position at the 43 as they come up 1st and 10. Here's Carr. He'll find his tight end. That's Waller. Solid gain of 18 and a Raider first down.
One of the advantages of zone defense, as I remember it, is being able to see the play develop in front of you. One of the disadvantages, when they find those levels where they can hit you with it. Sometimes behind the corner and in front of the safety, it makes it tough to defend.
Carr's throw here caught by Williams. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. Give him 12 yards that time and an Oakland first down. Carr will come up here with a 1st and 10. And he's hit on all 5 of his pass attempts on this drive so far. And boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain. Looking to throw on second down. Carr letting one go deep. And that's going to be caught for a Raider touchdown. Hunter Renfrow, his 3rd touchdown now on on the year. And the Raiders get a score closer. And he's a little bit on the shorter side as a receiver. Maybe sometimes for the defense, tough to find the little guys, right?
Yeah, sometimes they get lost in the traffic, but usually what it means is that rather than just winning with height or even speed, they use their quickness to find a way to get open.
Well, tall, short, wide, skinny, whatever. There it results in a touchdown. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And the decision to bring it out, a good one, as he's up a yard or two shy of the 30. Here's the Arizona offense now as they get set to take over. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the third quarter. You're 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would.
Accelerating, and off he goes. Touchdown, Cardinals. A great effort there. 72 yards. And the Cardinals push further out in front. He's been having a great game, and that one right there, his best run so far, and it ends with 6 points.
And not only that, in his mind, what is he thinking? Can I get to 200 yards as well? Because he knows he's closing in on it. He may not know the exact number, but the best runners have a feel of what the yardage is that they're compiling, and he knows that he's getting close to that 200-yard mark now.
Derek Carr and the Raiders set for their next possession. He's played well. Good first half. He's continued that here in the third quarter. But my question, when you're a head coach, what do you look at stat line-wise? Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Got to give him points for the attempt, but there's just a wave of pressure there. A host of people in the area. Evades a few, but couldn't evade all of them.
Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. Now left side, a completion to his tight end. And they'll bring him down here up at about the 22-yard line. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his third down play as we played 3 quarters. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. On 3rd and long, it's Carr. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Zach Cunningham with a big-time sack on 3rd down. It's a loss of 7. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out, and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you. And you change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest ones, maybe you bring your running back in to try and keep you clean. But in that case, that didn't happen. 0 accountability, and a sack resulted.
Murray and the Cardinals with a 1st and 10, just shy of the 30. A little bit of space there for the first down run, as that's going to get him about 5 yards. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run. Got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
Saw it through 3 quarters. No reason to lighten up now. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. 7 yards there and a first down.
Do my eyes deceive me, or is he getting stronger as this game moves along?
Burst seems just as good here in the 4th as it was way back in the 1st, doesn't it?
I do believe someone put a lot of time in the offseason and continues to condition during the season.
My fault. I was in the bathroom. I was about to say I'm running to the store. I gotta get a cigar.
And another mistake here defensively as a flag is down on the
See how much money I got.
That's going to tackle on 15 more. They're down here in the 4th. Foul penalty's not going to help.
No, in these types of situations, players will tell you that's extra intensity. Where we sit,
I brought back. Let me go run to the store.
good play.
And now it's 1st and 10.
Ain't gonna take long, JP. I'll be back before this game over.
First down, nothing opening up really on the
You hear me?
play. Give him maybe a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. They run again with Hunt. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3.
Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they want to put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
And he's going to be brought down by the face mask. Here come the flags. This is going to get him a first down.
Defense.
Officials so cognizant of that call nowadays, but that would look pretty easy.
Yeah, you're right. They took out of their hands having to wonder whether it's a 5-yard or a 15-yard inadvertent or not. Now, it's a lot easier. You see it, you call it.
And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
They'll run with Hunt on second down. So he got free of 1 tackle, but couldn't do a whole lot else. Call it a gain of 4 there, so it sets up a big play here. 3rd and a yard. Coming up to the line, and they will need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. They'll try to run for the first down with Hunt. Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. That winds up being a 4-yard loss and leads to 4th down. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Cardinals, they've got the football here as we get you reset. They've got a 4th down here in a game that looks to have been decided already. So it's 3 more points, and that widens this thing out even further here in the 4th.
And you know in this league, you can never have enough points, but this widens it out, as you said. And now it's all about ball control, isn't it?
That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. And now Oakland ready to take the field. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team and we were losing late in the game like this, and you knew it was lost. It was over, right? And the coach called a running play and pretty much said to everyone, I want to see something executed well before we get out of here. And that was the message to the team.
Just something to build on.
Just something to build on. Get it done.
And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And the Cardinals have got it. Going the other way. And he'll return this ball across midfield to the 47-yard line.
And with that kind of a deficit, you can't afford to make any kind of mistakes. But it's been pretty symptomatic of what we've seen all game with them, isn't it? Down this big in the 4th quarter.
You'd say an afternoon to forget, absolutely. And they will take a knee here.
Brings up 2nd and 11.
2 times, 2 times.
48-yard
4 down, 4 down. Check. 4 down, 4 down.
Clock counting down toward 40 seconds as they take the knee. So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long.
3 down, 3 down.
And they'll indeed take a knee. So it's a win here for the Arizona Cardinals. And when you break it down, this was just a thoroughly dominating performance.
And I truly thought that we'd have a tight game coming into this one. I think you felt the same way based on our conversation after the production meeting. But obviously not the case. And how about just how it broke open? You just all of a sudden, whoosh, there it is. This thing is pretty much done. And the crowd stayed with it to celebrate because they're like, let's enjoy watching our team play this well. This is fun.
So for the Cards, they remain one of the hottest teams out there as the win moves them to 6-1. And they will hit the road next week to take on the LA Chargers. Meanwhile, for the Raiders, changes could be in the air as they fall to 0-8 now on the year. And they'll take this loss into the bye as they'll be back in action in Week 10. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Certainly have to thank